This week's feast,
Pokemon Poffins.
Wow, we've been making Feast to Fiction videos for 10 years now. Enough time for Pokemon to release 1,000 different titles, but also remake Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. When we first started this channel, Poffins from Pokemon were highly requested, and now a decade later, we get the chance to go back and make our own brilliant versions of these classic Pokemon treats. Trust us, our newest version we're showing you how to make today are absolutely gorgeous. I'm sure if you told baby Jimmy and Ashley that we'd be making Poffins 10 years later, they wouldn't believe you. But it's thanks to you, our amazing subscribers and patrons, for making it all possible. So subscribe if you haven't, hit that notification bell. You are what keeps this channel going, and we can't thank you enough. Now the core ingredient of the Poffin is what's most visible, the dough that brings it all together. We took a lot of care and effort to perfect this recipe, and we're so proud of the results. After combining your yeast and sugar with milk, mix your flour and sugar in a separate bowl and then add it together, and keep mixing it around with a little bit of salt, and transfer it to a stand mixer, or do this next part by hand, and knead it until the dough is smooth and even all around. Split the dough into 4 pieces, add a little butter to the top, and drop on your food coloring. Fold the dough, smash the colors in, and keep kneading over and over and over again until the dough is shiny, smooth, and consistently colored all the way around. This is definitely a bit time consuming and it's going to work out your arms, but for a Poffin to truly boost your stats, the effort is well worth it. Alright, we have pink, green, yellow, and blue doughs ready to rest. Wrap them in plastic wrap and allow it to rise for 2 hours. While that's going, we're going to make custom individual fillings for each of them. Every one of these fillings is inspired by more traditional Japanese flavors and recipes, and they tie to the colors of the Poffins themselves. Our green filling is a matcha paste, which is just a mixture of white bean paste and matcha mashed together until it's a consistent color. Our blue Poffins will use a purple Okinawan potato mixture. Peel, slice, and steam the potatoes until they're mashable, then mix in condensed milk and evaporated milk until it's well combined. Our pink Poffin will be a strawberry cream flavor, which we made by mashing dehydrated strawberries into a powder, then beating it together with a cup of heavy cream until it has hard peaks. Our yellow Poffins will be filled with a delicious Yuzu cream, which is made similarly to our strawberry cream. Just whisk together Yuzu jam and some sugar with heavy cream until you've achieved hard peaks. Now that your Poffin dough has rested and almost doubled in size, take them out, knead them a bit to release any air trapped inside, and start shaping the dough into a rough Poffin shape. And then cover them and let them rest just a bit longer. For the green matcha and blue potato dough, you'll want to fill the center with your paste and pinch it all the way around, keeping that overall Poffin shape, then greasing it with butter and setting it onto a baking tray. The yellow and pink Poffins, well, they're ready to bake because we're going to fill them up with cream after they're done. Once the Poffins are out of the oven, allow the yellow and pink ones to cool completely, then open a hole in the bottom and hollow out the inside. Fill it to the brim with your cream fillings, and it's time for the final decoration. We found colored sprinkles that matched each Poffin, but you can also substitute sesame seeds as well. Brush the tops with a little bit of water, place the adornments on top, and voila! Pokemon Poffins. Holy crap, these are just so stunning, and they're such a satisfying shape. And especially with all of those custom fillings on the inside, you're gonna have Pokemon fans and foodies shouting in delight when they bite into these. Again, we know doing 4 entirely separate recipes is a bit daunting, so why not start off with the flavor that interests you the most and going from there? Heck, even the coloring is optional if you don't want to add that part in, because it's not going to change the final flavor, but it will make them look really great. Alright trainers, get those mouths watering because it's time to level up and eat these Poffins. Wow, wowie, wowie zowie.
did we amp this recipe up? I mean, how many years ago did we do this?
Almost a decade, and I think just comparing the before and after pictures of what these look like, well, we've certainly leveled up our baking game quite a bit.
Wow, these are amazing. Not only do we try to incorporate the flavors that are true to Japanese culture, they look way better than the ones we did before. I mean, do you remember how they were like too cooked? So instead of them being a color, they were like all brown.
They were kind of like
a little tint of a color they were supposed to be.
They were like a day-old like bread roll. But these, look at the color on them, and they have a great weight to them. They're fully colored all the way around. They look amazing, and they have different fillings in each of them, which is super exciting.
I'm so sorry, Wimmy, but I grabbed the one I am most excited to try.
Okay, I did too.
On camera, which I got Yuzu, my favorite fruit.
Okay.
And you got Matcha. Matcha,
My
matcha
favorite
man.
fruit. I can't wait. Oh. Whoa! Yes. Amazing. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Wow, wow!
Good.
Oh my gosh, this is so good.
Really good.
I'm so excited about this. The matcha paste, it bakes with the bread roll, or I guess the poffin in this case, and it is the perfect addition. Wow.
I cannot get over how much we leveled up these flavors this time, man.
Yeah, this tastes delicious.
I mean, last time we used jam.
That's true, we did. I remember buying that jam, and then it would sit in my fridge for like the next 3 years because we just used a tiny portion of it. But there's no wasting here because you're gonna eat every single part of this poffin. It's so good.
This is so yummy. Yuzu, matcha, Okinawan potato, strawberry. Like, these flavors are just legit. Probably the best poffins on the internet. Here to say that.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, look
give
at
me
the
a stir of
cream
that.
filling. Yes. What a different flavor. All right, let's check out this potato one, last one. Oh, it's purple. Look at that
Whoa,
purple.
that's cool.
It looks
This
so
looks
good.
like an actual cartoon.
Yeah, right?
Wow. It looks like Sully from Monsters, Inc.
That's a good point. It really does. Big shout out to our producer, Kelly. Killing it with these awesome recipes. Inspired all the way around the world.
I'm so happy we redid this.
Me too. I'm so proud of this. I'm so happy
This is really awesome.
to celebrate 10 years of this channel. 10 years, if you've been around for all 10 years, please leave a comment below. Let us know. We'd love to say hi to you.
Yeah.
For being a fan for so long.
And what recipe do you think we should redo?
There are tons of recipes from Pokemon that we've done over the years. This was like the first one I had the hat on, and we went all out, and the recipe was just okay. Now I don't have the hat on, but I have become a Pokemon master alongside Ash. So let us know if there are other must-makes from the Pokemon world. Of course, recipes that we've already done too, we're happy to go revisit them because they're
We are.
going to be eternal with how good they are and how classic they are.
Yep.
I love Pokemon.
Yeah, totally. And just like, you know, when you practice something a lot, you get better at doing it. That's how we feel about Feast of Fiction. I think we've gotten a little bit better in the last 10 years.
I think so as well.
This recipe is a good example of a before and after here on Feast of Fiction, and couldn't do it without you guys.
You can support us at patreon.com/feastoffiction. You can also find our cookbook, the Feast of Fiction cookbook. It is available everywhere, Barnes & Noble's, Amazon, your local bookstore, and it's got tons of recipes from all your favorite video games, movies, franchises, comics, mangas, animes, and more.
And if you've already gotten it, thank you guys so much. We'd love to see your recipes that you guys are creating from the cookbook when you tag us, and anything that you create from the show, from the book. Thank you guys so much. We can't thank you enough.
Y'all
It's
rock.
because of you we're still doing this 10 years later. So happy to still be here with you guys.
Me too. All right.
And with you.
Thanks. Thanks, Wim.
Thanks, Wim.
All right, everyone, make sure to subscribe if you haven't, hit follow, like, all that good stuff, and leave a comment below. Tell us what you want to see us make next on the show.
And we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Bye.